So for your upper extremity exercise, you're only gonna need two pair of weights, right? A lighter and a heavier, maybe an 8 and a 10, maybe a 6 and an 8, but you have a few of them, so you just see what feels good for you. All right, so the first exercise we're gonna do, obviously you're gonna warm up first. If you have a bike for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, or run in place for like a minute or so, stretch out, dynamic warm up for about about a minute or so. So for upper extremity dynamic warm up will be, we did it the last time, maybe shoulder rotations, just to kind of lubricate the shoulders, maybe some swimmer stretch, depending on how you're feeling, all right? Some tricep pulls. Again, we're not holding it for too long because it's dynamic. You want to keep it moving. And then you can go right to the warm up, right? The exercise. So the first exercise will be back row. So with back row, I'm doing this angle so you kind of see what my body is doing. You want to hinge and keep your abdominal nice and tight to support your abs, support your back. So I'm going to hinge, kick your glutes back, abs nice and tight, squeeze my scapula, right, my shoulder blades together, and we release. So we're gonna go about 15 to 20 repetitions, right? If you feel too much stress in your back, come up a little bit, right? Squeeze your scap. We go 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can rest for a little bit or go right to the next exercise, which is going to be a circular rotation. It's a core exercise, right? So I'm going to go with the lighter dumbbell. All you need is one, right? Again, feel it out, see how you feel. You can do it without the dumbbell. Abs nice and tight, soft elbows, keep it slightly bent. We're going to rotate one side, rotate to the other side, right? Keeping your abdominal as tight as you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, we're focusing on breathing. Breathing properly. All right, so the next exercise is going to be straight curls. I'm going to go back to heavy. You can go light if you want. Just depend. Again, you feel it out. If you feel like it's too heavy, you can always go lighter. If it's too light, you can always go heavier. So I'm going to use the 12 that I have for the curls. Straight curls, just regular curls. Just make sure your elbows is pointing straight down. Abs nice and tight, right? I'm going to focus on balancing this one. So one leg up. You can bring it high, depends on how good your balance is, right? Elbows pointing down. We're going to do 10 on each leg, or 8 on each leg, depending on your dumbbell. Give me 5 more. 5, 4, stretch and contract. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're gonna do the other leg now. Abs tight again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Again, you can put the weight down, relax a little bit. You don't have to go all back to back. You can take 30 seconds, pause in between. All right. So for the next one, we're going to do tricep kickback. See how it feels in your shoulder. If it doesn't feel right, don't do the exercise, right? But out of all the tricep exercise, I feel like if you're home with dumbbells, this might be the friendliest for your shoulder, right? So grab your lighter of the 2 dumbbells. You're going to be in that hinge position again. Hinge, elbows high, keep your elbows up. Neck is neutral, and you're going to kick your arms back, right? Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Now we're gonna go to hammer curls. We did regular traditional curls before, palm facing this way. This time we'll go to hammer. You can choose to do it single leg or both legs on the ground, just depending on how you're feeling, right? If you wanna challenge yourself, do single leg. If you feel like you wanna have both legs on the ground for this one, both legs is fine, right? Go back to the your heavier weight, or you can stay with the lighter weight, right? Right, elbows pointing straight down. Inhale going down, exhale coming up. Squeeze. We're gonna go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the weight down. The last one will be a stability exercise, all right? We did a plank on your leg day, so we'll go, we'll do 2 exercises for the last 2 exercises. So, again, depending on your back, right? First, you wanna have your neck neutral, not facing this way, not necessarily rested, because you wanna press your lower back down as best you can. Right, it could be rested, but just make sure your lower back is pressed down best you can, right? I like to come up a little bit, right? It helps me push my lower back down a little bit. We're gonna go flutter kicks, right? Nice and control, lower back is pressed down. You can go low, but a lot more stress in your back, especially if you haven't learned how to press your back down yet. So go higher with it. Go 8, 7, 6, 5. You can go this way as well, make it a little easier. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so the next one, which will be another core exercise, will be traditional sit-up, traditional crunches, right? You can crunch with your legs up, legs down, it doesn't matter, right? I want to keep my neck as neutral as I can, so right here. I'm not touching my upper back on the floor at all. You can, but more tension in your abs when you do it this way. I'm gonna go 8 more. So that's the second day upper extremity. First day low, second day upper, and then just go back and forth, right? Maybe take a day or 2 in between circuits, right? If you have any questions, message me.